It all started like a dream, and now you were stuck between letting go and staying in that relationship. You thought it was a joke when they told you that they weren't interested in you anymore. It seemed like a dream someone should wake you up from, but only to realize that it was actually a reality. They walked away from your life. You were so sure that they would change their mind and come back to you. But it's been weeks, and weeks have become months, and months have become years. And I know that it's easy for everyone to say, let him go. But I want to give you a reason why you have to let him go, not just to tell you to let him go, but actually explain to you why you have to let them go, but actually why they had to go and why you shouldn't look back. Before I go to these 4 reasons, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you can get all our videos. Thank you. We appreciate your effort. Now, here are 4 reasons people leave your life. Number 1, people leave your life because they are fulfilling a divine plan. Every person that comes into your life or leaves your life are all in His divine plan. God is the master planner, and sometimes His plans may not be in direct agreement with our plans or our emotions. Remember when Jesus cried out and said, "If it's your will, let this cup pass over me. But not my will, but your will be done." And one of the most difficult moments of a person's life is for someone who you thought would be with you for long to one day leave and never return back. I'm speaking not only about romantic relationships, but also losing a loved one or having to grow up without a parent or a spouse. The pain of loss cannot be overemphasized. However, we must remember that God's perfect plan always prevails over everything. He makes the end of the story more beautiful than the beginning. You may have lost someone or something, but I want you to know that God always restores, and His restoration is the best. Remember that weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning. Number 2 reason why people walk away from your life is that they may not be right for you. When people walk away from your life, let them go. Don't be bothered about it. Don't be sad. Their season in your life is over, and so let them go. It doesn't matter how long you've known them. It doesn't matter what you've done with them. Let them go. The blessing God is about to bring into your life is not attached to them. And so don't be scared to say goodbye to them. Your destiny and purpose is not attached to them. Because if it was attached to them, then God will not let them walk away from your life. So I want you to say goodbye and let them go. The Bible says in 1 John chapter 2 verse 19, "They went from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. But they went out, that they might be manifest that they were not at all with us." You have got to be brave enough to turn the page of that book when it's time to. When the story of a certain person in your life's book is over, don't be afraid to turn the next page. Your success in life is not tied to them. Who you will become in the future has nothing to do with them. So be brave enough to say goodbye and let them go. Listen, their season is over and you can't make them stay, so let them go. Stop trying to raise dead friendships. Stop trying to raise dead relationships. Letting go might hurt you for a while, but if you keep holding on, you will hurt yourself even more. That relationship was good for a season, but this is a new season of your life and you don't need them, so let them go. No, they didn't accidentally walk away. It wasn't an accident, but God's will, and you have to accept it. If you have been trying for so long to do something about it, if you have been trying for weeks and months to fix the broken relationship and it's not working, then you have to know that it's time to stop trying to fix it and simply let them go. Accept that they are no longer in your life and move on. Keep going. God is intentional about your life. And if those people were important to your purpose in life, then He would have kept them. God knows what's best for your life, and He will always give you the best. But if He allowed them to walk away, then it means that their season in your life is over. And so embrace it, accept it as the will of God, and keep moving forward. There is no point crying or trying to stay bitter about it. No, it's not worth it. Let them go and move on with your life. It may hurt for a while, but much later you would be grateful that they walked away when they did. Stop begging people to stay in your life. Stop doing everything to keep them. Their seasons are over in your life, and God is telling you today that He has better people for you. He has a better plan for your life, and very soon you will look back and thank Him for letting them walk away from your life. The third reason people walk away from your life is because they may be toxic. One of the reasons God removes people from our lives is because we won't remove them ourselves. It's hard to leave someone who you are emotionally connected and attached to. And you may never even leave that person if you know that they are toxic for you. So God steps in to save us from ourselves. Don't be resentful when people leave your life. You should be glad, not mad, that they left your life. There are a lot of toxic people behind the cloth of friendship, and only God can help us see their true color. You must trust God when people leave your life and know that He sees the heart and true intentions of people, and then thank Him when He separates you from toxic people. The fourth reason why God removes people from our lives is because they are a distraction to us and sometimes to His plans. You know, it's sad, but it's the truth that our loved ones can become more of a distraction to us than even our enemies. They may get too emotional and stop us from taking steps that would change our life. As good as Peter was to Jesus Christ, he almost stopped Jesus from fulfilling his ministry. But thank God that Jesus didn't listen to him. He became a distraction to Jesus at that moment, and Jesus had to rebuke the devil in him. Sometimes people that will stop you and keep you average are those people around you. And most times, God will have to separate you before He can bless you. Because you see, the good version of your life can be the limitation to the best version of your life.